You are now tuned in to DM3 Entertainment. So let's talk about it. Hey, don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe. Let's go. What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another Power Universe video. And before I get started, I want to thank everybody for checking in, because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to rock out with me. So I like to say thanks for that. Now let's get started. As y'all know, on the title of this video, I'm talking about two things concerning Ghost. Now, y'all know that I made videos in the past having to do with that Ghost was still alive and the Hollywood rules that apply to that. Now, with that being said, I know everybody has been seeing all up and down YouTube with all the other people who rock out and do power videos having to do with Ghost being alive. We know about the ambulance. We know about the switching of the guns. We know about Ghost telling Tariq he's not smarter than him. He can never outthink him. And there's no RIP that has ever been shown anywhere. There's never been a dead body seen on screen. The casket was closed. Many of these different things that people have come across and told us about this whole theory about Ghosts being still alive. Now, I'm going to explain to you and show you why I, once again, let you know that Ghost is still alive. One, looking at the screen, it's called the Power Universe. And who's in the center of the Power Universe? None other than Ghost himself. If a character was dead, they wouldn't use him in the media as one of the tools to continue watching their show. They would try to grow and make one of these other characters you see in the background as the main antagonist of the show. But we all know that Ghost is the main character because Ghost is now in the shadows, as though you know, like in his name, Ghost. When you go to a house, they have ghosts. You can never see them, but you know they're there. So my thing is, and what I come to understand, is that you may not see Ghosts for a very long time, because in every single show, there's someone mentioning Ghosts, talking about Ghosts, speaking about Ghosts. And with that understanding, you know that Hollywood does that. Think of all the other characters that have been on Power that so-called died and came back. Kanan, they talked about him. He showed up again. They talked about Tommy. He showed up again. They talked about Kate Egan all of season 4 or season 1 of Power Book 4, and look who's showing up. So let's get into it, and I'm going to tell you what time it is when I say Ghost is still alive, and here's more proof of it. So let's go. Well, I know everybody's watched my other videos, and here's another part of my theory, and I'm going to show you that there's another reason why Ghost is alive. As everyone knows, when he got shot, he was very calm, very collected when he was talking to Tariq. And a lot of people will bring up the evidence that he switched guns and from Tariq, but I'm gonna say like this: a possibility. It could be the same exact gun, but the thing is, he did something very easy, and anyone can look this up, and anyone can go on the internet and you can purchase this thing. Now, these two things you can purchase. The first thing you can purchase is that you can buy unlethal ammo that's made out of rubber. So he would switch the ammo and put it in the gun, and Tariq would know no difference. And as y'all all notice, even though it was TV or movie or whatever, that bullet didn't move too fast, and it just, pierced the front of his jacket. And I say jacket because I believe under that jacket was a bulletproof vest. And as you know, in Hollywood and in real life, you can place a blood pack or whatever up under your clothes, so when the rubber hits the pack, it makes the blood come and go all on the shirt. And that's what I believe happened with that situation. And then everything else after that happened, where he had this ambulance set up like the other young man did on the video, and it moved forward in that instance. Now, there's one other thing that we all have been sleeping on, and we didn't notice. And if you notice when you watch season 1 of book 2, as the screen plays, there is a empty coffin wide open with nobody inside of it. That's a plain clue right in our face. Because that's the thing. Things that happen are right inside of your face. Not inside, right in front of your face. So like I said, people, you really got to pay attention to a lot of things that go on Power, because they put things right in front of us and we're not even paying attention. Because you ever notice if you put something on your nose, you can't see it because it's right there in front of you. So that's what I believe about him not being dead. But I got one other thing that is another twist that you're about to put on us. And remember when Courtney Kemp said that Ghost did not have a sister? But he could have a brother? Now guess what? Also in front of us this whole time, sitting on our nose. Guess who could be his brother? But let's get into that. Here we go. Well, one thing we all do know is that Kate Egan is Tommy Egan's mom. But as you watched Force for these last 9 episodes, we have come up and we have found out that Kate has more than one son. She might even have another son. But I wanted y'all to hear this little clip that I grabbed from one of the other episodes from Power. Check it out.
I gotta say, this is a bigger surprise than my first pregnancy tests, but in a good way.
I'm glad to hear that.
I can't wait to tell my son about this. My other son. Probably say it's a fucking hoax, ungrateful bastard.
Okay, then.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
That was a confession right there that Ghost is Tommy's brother. You heard me right. Ghost is Tommy's brother. Have that same crazy look that Ghost got on his face right now. This whole time that we've been watching this show for the last 6 seasons of Power, and the first season and second season of Power Book 2, and the season of Force Book 4, that has been right in front of our face this whole time. She says her first pregnancy test was surprising, or how did she say it? But we're talking about son number 1 that got left in Chicago. Son number 2, which is Ghost, because her and the lawyer are sitting inside the office, and we don't know what those two talked about. We don't know if they discussed the fact that he knows that Ghost is her son and she is the mother, and that's why she got the sum of money or whatever she got. And you know she had mad, crazy love for Ghost. You know, she's like, you are not going to be anything without Jamie. That's what she told Tommy. And as you put 2 and 2 together and you start thinking about it, she had a child with a melanated man the first time in Chicago and the baby got taken away. She had a child with another melanated man and the baby got taken away, meaning ghost. So she gets with Teresi and figures this is a white man. I have a white child and my child will be with me because Teresi is going to get locked up and Teresi's already married, has a family, so he's not going to be an issue. So that's the reason why Kate was so tight with Tommy, because she already lost 2 sons already. And this is the secret that's been going on Power this whole time while we wasn't paying attention to it. But it's coming together. And I tell you, if this is actually what's going on, the people who write for Power definitely are doing one hell of a job, because there are twists and turns all over the place and it's all connected together. And this is why they call Power, this is why they call it Power Universe, because it all ties in together. And not only is Ghost alive, but Ghost has 2 brothers, and we all didn't even know it this whole time. Because when you first watch the show, you'd be like, who's this? Why is this black dude hanging out with this white boy? But it all ties in together now. And this is what I see, and this is what I've saw out of the whole situation. And I'm still watching Power. At first, I was dead against watching it when we thought that Ghost was dead. But they're tying it all in together. And like I said, he may not come back for several shows, but I guarantee you by the end of this whole storyline, this whole universe, Ghost will be back in some form of fashion. And it's going to be one hell of some ratings the day Ghost walks through that door. And we will all be talking about it all on Instagram, all on Facebook, all over social media, Twitter. It will be the thing. This thing will be bigger than who killed JR or shot JR, right? For those who know what I'm talking about, you got to be an old head to remember that. But like I said before, I'd like to thank everybody that be checking me out. Make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe. And I'll be back with another Power video having to do with any kind of theories that we got going on. And if you want to kick it with me and talk to me about it, leave a comment on the video or hit me up on Instagram. I'm there. So until next time, like I always say, men want this and we strive for it. Peace. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, do your brother a favor, hit that subscribe. And then also give me a thumbs up, hit that like button, and share it with a friend. 'Cause sharing is caring. Until next time, I'll see you